Good evening, everyone. So we have with us Dr. Rishi Raaj Tiwary. Dr. Rishi Raj is a professional, he is an author, and he is an educationist, and he has been a professor in various universities. Dr. Raj born at Ranchi, Jharkhand, and now he is settled at this garden city of Bengaluru. So he has been working for corporates also, and he is an educational technologist, has worked in corporates along with the being editor-in-chief of various magazines, and he has been a board of member of the respected journals from USA, Europe, and the Philippines. So Dr. Raj has done PhD apart from MAd and MBA, and he has masters in Hindi and English literature as well. So welcome, Dr. Rishi Raj Tiwary. Welcome to our studio.
Hello, sir. Nice meeting you all, and it's a pleasure to be with you. So you have also garnered special niche, and you are also a renowned face and person in YouTube. So we have seen multiple videos of yours, and it's really a good moment for me to be here.
So I have given a brief introduction about you to the audience. Would you like to add something to your introduction?
So apart from this, coming from the domain of literature and academics of around having an experience of around 10 plus years in this domain. So it has been a very lucrative journey for me where I have explored multiple things and domains. And in the meantime, I have got some more things where I have addressed multiple dots which were not addressed in our history and other things. So coming to my book, the recently launched book, it is Till the Kingdom Comes, the puzzle volume 1, where I have gone through connecting these dots.
Right, right. So when did you get this motivation about writing a book on this subject?
So to be brutally truthful, so from a very young age, I was fascinated toward history and literature, and even from my school days, and thanks to my teachers that who have taught many things in such a way that curiosity was always at its peak. So there were many questions in my mind since then, that why this dot has not been answered, or why it has not come in front of us with uh, even though many books are there, many references are there. So it was there in my mind, but in last 6 years I was much more focused, and I tried to connect all those missing links, you can say, that has came in my mind, and I have tried to address it, because those questions are not only my questions, it can be a general person's question who knows even a little bit of the history, or
Okay,
even a little bit of the literature that we are bound in Bharat Varsha, you can say. So
right.
that is the thing from where I have got this momentum for the writing this book.
Okay. So can you just give a brief about this book actually? If someone
Sure,
goes to just read the book, what he will encounter there? A brief
sure.
story about this. A summary, you can say,
Okay,
or rather, you say an executive summary.
okay. So as the tagline of my books also read that history and stories goes hand in hand. So the story starts at Rajasthan,
Okay.
and since it is a fictional story and fictional book, so many things are connected. The story from Rajasthan comes all the way to Warangal, Kerala, Lakshadweep, and in the next volume 2 and 3 it will be proceeding to different places like for Egypt, Greece, and even to the Mayan civilization of America. Now the thing what my book deals with in the volume first is the concept of Ajat Shatrus are there. Now, Ajat Shatrus are typical people, those who are also, you can say that they are the mummies. Now, the
Mhm.
basic concept lying in this thing is that there are certain things which history has not addressed. And as you know, and you are well aware of that, history is always written by the victors, not
Yeah.
from the hands of vanquished.
Right.
So,
Right.
vanquished had also a history which was crushed. So here are certain things that we see, and we try to find out the reasons. Like I will like to give you certain instances. Like we all know that in Mahabharata war, Karn had
Yes.
Kavach and Kundal. And we
Yes.
know that, yes, Indra took that Kavach and Kundal. But what
Mhm.
happened to that Kavach and Kundal? Did it reach to its destination? Did it reach to heaven? Now, we also know that Ashwathama was a person who was cursed, and there was a mastak money which was taken away as a curse, and Lord Krishna took it. But what happened next? There is no significant answer to this question.
Right.
Now, also there are certain questions in Ramayana,
Mhm.
like we all know that Vibhishan uh, actually challenged Lord Hanumana that can
Mhm.
you show that Ram and Mata Sita resides in your body,
Mhm.
and Lord Hanumana tore his chest and showed that
Mhm.
yes, Lord Rama and Mata Sita are there in his body as well. And we see this idol everywhere. But we
Yes.
don't know that there was a necklace, there was a
Mhm.
diamond necklace,
Mhm.
which was very precious and very important, which Vibhishan gave to the person whom he loved most, is was
Mhm.
Lord Ram. Lord Rama presented it to Mata Sita, and Mata Sita said that I will present it to the person whom I love the most. And
Mhm.
it was none other than Lord Hanumana. And
Okay.
Hanumana took it and broke that necklace into pieces.
Mhm.
He took all the diamonds, swallowed it, and threw
Mhm.
it out. So Vibhishan was very much terrified and angered that why you are doing this to my necklace.
Mhm.
So he said that because I don't see Lord Rama and Mata Sita in this necklace, that's why I've broken it. Now
Mhm.
the story runs. This is an incident,
Yes.
but after what happens to that necklace, there is no reference to it. So these are connecting dots that I have tried to address it, make it more with a puzzle. Now, coming to the puzzle, why this name puzzle is there in my book. Today, we all use ATM cards. We
Right.
use mobile phones and laptops.
Yeah.
So we used to keep PIN. So is
Right.
it necessary that we will keep numbers? We also keep our names. We keep
Mhm.
certain sentences, phrases. So what will happen if a book, or let us say number of books, are used as something as a decoy or something as a puzzle that can be only reflected and understood by the special person who has the passwords to understand that?
Yes.
Everyone cannot understand that. So this is also a thing. Here in the story, a puzzle is created, and at every step this puzzle is being arisen, and you have to solve it to move to the next level. This
Right.
puzzle, initially it comes like there is an internal problem in a kingdom known as Pandal Puja. This is a fictional kingdom based in Kerala. But as the story unfolds, there are many layers in it, and which align us with all these things. Now, again, apart from that, as I told that history has always written by the victors, not by the vanquished.
Yes.
There is a very simple thing that does our temples, they are only just for worshipping or they hide something else? So you will find that if in North India we don't find such massive temples till date,
Yes.
we have
Yes.
lost many temples in the course of history, but in
Mm.
southern India you find it intact
Yes.
as it was
Yes.
built. And you will find that there are much more archaeological marvels hidden in it. Like
Mhm.
somewhere you can see that the shadow of the sun does not fall on the soil from that the vimana of
Yeah.
the temple. You can also see that even a piece of paper is passed from one of the pillars in one of the temples.
Yes.
You will
Yes.
see that it is carved in such a beautiful manner that none of the modern machinery is able to do that. So
Yes.
why any king or any person will invest so much time, money, and resources for that? So my
Mhm.
assumptions are, and this has also been reflected, that there were many things that
Mhm.
those kingdoms or rulers wanted to keep it intact, also pass it to the next generations.
Yes.
Now, coming to the very fact that there are many other things in our scriptures, like which we call as mantras. But
Mhm.
what mantras are exactly? Now,
Mhm.
we have a tendency to accept that each and everything has come from far away lands. It
Mhm.
can be Western, it can be any other XYZ, I am not naming. But it's not true. There were many things which we failed to understand in the course of time, and but we accepted that this has come from somewhere else. Now, I will give you a very small example. We see that the concept of 9 planets, that
Yes.
has come from West, as people say.
Mm.
Very nice. We say that yes, we name few people that Galileo and this and that, so they have found it. But I would like to say only a small thing. we have Navgrah shlokas and
Yes.
Navgrah mantra from time unknown.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Mm,
this is first incidence. Now, coming to, let us say, okay, nuclear.
mm,
Very nice. We all think that nuclear is a very recent thing and it has come from Albert Einstein, E is equal to mc square, and that also in the Second World War time, or approximately at that time.
mhm,
But I will give you a very small example. Durga Saptashti is a book, and I'm not talking about Vedas because these references are there in Vedas as well.
mm.
But the word Parmanu,
Yes.
Anu,
Mm,
these are there in Durga Saptashti also.
yes.
And Durga Saptashti can be said that it is one of the most recent books. It is only 700 or 800 or below 1000 years of reference is there.
Mhm,
Leave the Vedas aside.
mm,
So you can say that we had this concept 5000 or even 7000 or 10,000 years ago.
mm.
Now, coming to the word shunya,
So
zero.
they say
Okay.
5,000. This is more than that. This is actually millions of years.
Yes. So
Because
actually, what yes, what we have understood in time that Mahabharata can be aligned to 5,000 to 7,000, and
mm,
Ramayana can be aligned to 10,000 plus minus 2 to 3,000 years. People used to say, and they, at least we can say that minimum 5,000 to 7,000 it is going to, from
mm,
our
mm,
present date.
mm.
Now, apart from this, there are many other things which when we see in a broader perspective, we find that our art, our literature, our medicine, that was much more advanced that we have
Yes.
even thought of.
Right.
Now, when we are talking about the southern Indian temples,
Mhm,
you will find in some, even in Facebook and WhatsApp also, you will find this always this message is coming that a picture is shown with a cycle. There is a picture where is a concept for nuclear
mm,
weapon is shown. But
mm,
leave all those things. At
mm.
least we knew that Ravan had a Pushpak Viman.
Yes.
This is for sure.
Yeah.
So if we had the concept of Pushpak Viman, that
Mm,
then what was the energy used in that Pushpak Viman? Because we
mm,
know it that yes, he was using that.
mm,
Because even if we are saying that we have the word Vimana in temples and
mm.
in southern Indian temples it is used. We everyone knows Pushpak Viman, so at least it was there. Then only it was being referred.
Yeah, right.
Now, apart from that, there are two or three more things like Akashwani,
Mm,
Doordarshan. So
mm,
now we think that okay, Akashwani is radio and Doordarshan is television.
mhm,
But I ask a simple question like
mm,
we all know that Kans heard the Akashwani that the
mm,
eighth child of
mhm,
Devki's sister will kill him.
mm.
This was the Akashwani. Now, this same Akashwani reference you will find in Satnarayan Katha also. So,
Yeah.
at least there was the concept. Now,
Mm,
take another concept of Sanjay, the
mm.
person who watched the complete Mahabharata and he reciprocated and told each and everything to Dhritarashtra.
Yes.
So, actually, he was seeing that event.
Mm,
So, when he was seeing that event, that means he was seeing it from a very far away land, and it was the
yes.
concept of Doordarshan.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the things
Mm,
which have not been addressed. Now, apart from this, in this book, there are demons also. Curses have been a very important part of history, not only of Indian history or Bharat Varsha, but in fact, in all of the mythological events, you can say from Adam and Eve, you can start and you can go all
mhm.
the way to Egypt, you can go to Maya civilization and numerous places that curse exist and they are used. So, what is the exact concept behind the curse? So,
Mm,
it is the mental psychology that if you think something evil about any person,
mm.
there are certain changes that person
Yes.
will go, and
Yeah.
it has been proved by the science as well. Now,
Mhm.
apart from that, there were such curses which can turn the person's body or his structure, and it can become very you can say a thing, it can become that it is possible of killing millions of people in a moment.
Yes.
So curse were such effective things. So curse, how a normal person can become a demon, that is also there in my book. Now again, coming to the things, there are as I told, planetary motions, and the things of comets are also used in my book, where tithis play a very important role. Now when we talk about our calendar, so generally there are two types of calendar which we follow, lunar and solar calendar. We used to follow both of these, but it has been proved by science that in the day of full moon and new moon days, the high tides and low tides and the concept
Yes.
which we all know, it has been proved. So what are the things that attract any planet? And if we as a single individual which we sit on this planet, we live on this planet, so if a planet's sea waves can be so much affected by a planet's motion or even the
Mm-hmm.
moon's motion, so
Mm-hmm.
we are also getting affected somehow.
Yeah.
So this has been also, yes, so this has also been taken into account to create the story of puzzle in this volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
And this all is definitely fictional, but it has a logic inside this.
Right.
Now the puzzle will be going in such a way that the audience, the reader, whoever finds it, and they will be seeing that yes, this is a simple concept which can be used in a different way, or the different perspective, if you can say. So these are the things which have encouraged me to write the book. And as you can say that I have tried to locate some of the gaps which has not been properly addressed, even though
That's
I'm
right.
not saying that I have done a proper research to find that and fix it, that this is the Ashwatthama's stone or this is the lost necklace. No, it's not like that. But we have took it and we have used it. And as you proceed to the volume 2 and volume 3 of my book, you will find that not only in India, there are many other things in the complete world which has not been addressed. And one
Uh-huh.
of the most important thing which I would like to add is Egypt. Now, you will find it very interesting to know, like in North India, we do the Chhat Puja.
Right.
We offer arag to the sun god.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the most common thing which we see in the puja of Chhat.
Mm.
But there are also incidents in Egypt where
Mm.
the concept of arag is there. It
Okay.
has been there in 5000 years ago in the time of pyramids, and
Mm-hmm.
it was shown that sun plays a very important role over there.
Mm-hmm.
And the most important thing which I found it very quite interesting as well. So we all know about Rahu and Ketu.
Yeah.
So these are two planets which always disturb our life and all those things. And this is in Indian mythology, and
Yes.
they are considered as pap grah because
Yeah.
they negatively affect the people. You will find that there are two Egyptian gods. They are
Mm-hmm.
named as Egyptian gods of chaos, and their name are Rerek and Keku.
Okay.
Okay, so this finds a similarity that Rerek and Keku, however, there are other names for them also. So
Mm-hmm.
they are also somewhat, you can see that yes, it might be linked. Now, the funniest part of the things are that we have seen multiple civilizations. We addressed Harappa civilization, however, it should be called as Saraswati civilization or Indus Valley civilization. This is a matter of debate. I'm not going to that extent. But when we are talking that yes, Egyptian civilization was there, Mesopotamian was there was Harappan civilization, but we were trying to address one civilization at a time. We didn't try to align all the civilization one at a time and see that what things are related. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you are today sitting at let us say in XYZ country, and I am sitting at some other PQRS country, a small event in any of these country can trigger many massive things. And
Mm-hmm.
today we are seeing, let it be in the terms of environment, if in the terms of war or whatever things are there.
Yeah.
So it is possible that 5000 years ago or 7000 years ago, this might have been possible that all those civilizations knew about the existence of each other, because
Yeah.
that's why the concept of Silk Route was there.
Yeah.
That's why there we have found the gold coins of different civilizations in our area, and our coins in those areas. It has been established by history. It
Yeah.
has been seen that, like the royal coins of Roman and Greek civilization has been found in India. So that means we
Okay.
had a very good trade. Now,
Mm.
there are also certain things which say that these things are not well addressed in Egypt as well. Now, I will come to a bit of Egypt. One of the most beautiful, most known, renowned figure of Egyptian pyramid dynasty, you can say, Nefertiti. She
Okay.
is well known, she is well addressed, but we have not found her tomb till now. So what
Okay.
happened to her? How it is possible that when there are numerous kings and queens of Egypt whose graves have been found out in the time, but why she is
Hmm.
missing when she was a very important personality of that kingdom, that complete kingdom? So
Right.
this is again
Right.
a missing dot. This is again a missing dot. So there might be certain things. Now, coming to a next factor, we in Indian mythology we say that there are eight immortals, eight people, those who
Hmm.
have got the gift of immortality. So
Hmm.
Lord Hanumana is there, Vibhishan is there, uh, apart from that Kripachari is there, Ashwathama is there. Now we know that in Mahabharata, the complete Mahabharata, Lord Parshuram is there, the eight immortal, he is also there, and Markandeya is there, and I think Vyasji is there, and Mahabali is there, Bali. So these people are eight immortals. Now you see that all of these people, out of all these people, everyone has got the blessing that you will be immortal. Ajar Amar, Hanumanji has got from Mata Sita.
Hmm.
Parshuramji has also got in some way or the other. But Ashwathama was cursed to live.
Yeah.
He has not done a good work. He was cursed because of his activity, because he used the Brahmashira Astra, and
Hmm.
that also on that person whom it should not be used. So in
Hmm.
my book, you will find the mention of many Astra as well.
Okay.
Brahmashira is there,
Right.
Pashupatastra is there, Narayanastra is there. Now,
Hmm.
and you will find it very interesting to know that Kripacharya
Hmm.
was the mama of Ashwathama.
Okay.
Okay, and he is also blessed to be lived. He is also an immortal, but we don't find in our history that why Ashwathama, why Kripachar, what he did, so he got the blessing that you should be immortal. There is no such a great mention of that.
Yeah. Right.
So if we accept that God has a purpose,
Hmm.
then there is certain purpose that he has got the immortality. Ashwathama has got the immortality. And what will happen if they are alive and they are searching for their own things? Or it might be possible that Ashwathama is looking for his lost diamond, his mastak
Hmm.
money, or he might be repenting for his deed and he wants to just save the world so that he could get some more blessings and his curse can be removed. So
Yeah.
these are the missing dots which I have bounded in the phrases and all the words, and just I have given a story creation out of this. And there are many things that I find that yes, I feel that reader will be enthralled to read, and as they proceed, they will find it binding to their vision, I can say.
Yeah. So really, this story is very interesting. Those whoever is interested in philosophy and Indian culture, or even in the logic in general, would find the book very interesting. While you have been writing this book, I think how many times, how
Yes.
much time it took actually?
Actually, I was working since 6 years, but you know
Mm-hmm.
that when in profession, I cannot say that every day I was writing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was not there because the things were coming up and going from my mind. But however, it took 6 years approximately to let us say write around 4 lakh words.
Oh, great.
So 4 lakh words were there, and right now with the content of these three books, around I can say that uh, around 1 lakh 20 or 1 lakh 30,000 words only we will be using in these coming one volume 1 2 3. So
Okay, okay.
it still remains to me that will there be more things to be added on in the future, or how it will
Mhm.
be.
Great. So while you have been writing the book, which kind of audience was there on your mind actually? Who do you think will be interested in reading this book?
So
Did you have something on your mind, or you just went on writing this book, or you
actually
are
when I
thinking
am
about the since you have been an instructional designer also, so anyway that will come up sometime as I feel. So did you think about the audience? You are writing for whom actually?
Actually, when I'm talking about audience, so
Mm-hmm.
what I feel that whoever knows even a little bit of the Indian mythological stories, I can say as of now, and who is
Mm-hmm.
interested in literature and history as well, he can be even a person of class 6 and 7, and it
Okay.
can range to a person of 100 years of age.
Okay.
So I have kept all the complete set of ages in my mind. Those who are curious to know that was our history stopped at a particular point, or there were more add-ons which we don't know,
Mm-hmm.
or we just know what has been shown on the TV, or certain things or documents which we have come across, or there are more things hidden to it. So those who are having this curiosity, they will
Yeah.
find it very entertaining.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
if I am talking about the direct audience, yes, I can say that person uh, above 10 years of or 11 years of age to anywhere it can go.
Okay. So you have published your book in English actually. So you are targeting the Indian
Yes.
customer or you are targeting the international customers?
So I have some international audience as well, and there are certain book sales which has happened in abroad as well. We are bringing right now, it is available on Amazon, and
Yeah.
in next let us say 5 or 7 days it will be available on Kindle. Apart from
Okay.
that, we have brought it on selected bookstores across India. Right now, my books are available in Ranchi, Bangalore. In Delhi, there is the World Book Fair going on where I have presented
Yeah.
my books, and in selected and let us say that tier 1 cities, this book has been marketed in the offline way. Apart from that, for everyone else, it is available on Amazon and Kindle. After 5 or 7 days it will be
Okay.
available.
That's great. So you are going to come up with the volume two and volume three of this book.
Yes, as you can see in the back photo of this book. So second is the volume 2 is the revelations, which will be revealing this puzzle, and it will be solving this puzzle, while the third book is you can see in the photo there, in the background you can see the pyramid and sphinx as well in that book.
Okay.
So it is taking, and the book name is Till the Kingdom Comes, the Mirage volume 3. So there is a creation of mirage.
Oh.
So and then it is proceeding in that way. So as I told you that my books are connecting the dots from Rajasthan going all the way to Kerala, then Lakshadweep, Egypt, Greeks mythology, and touching to the Mayan civilization. So it's in the this way going to the you can say across the globe, you can say it has been addressed,
Great.
where
Great.
fiction has been presented in multiple forms. There are theories, there are demons, there are curses, and there are astra and shastras, all the Brahmastra, Narayanastra, Pashupatastra, you will find it, and there are uses. Because the basic thing is that when a person dies, he cannot take anything away.
Yeah.
Everything remains on the earth.
Yeah.
So all those, let it be cursed things or let it be blessed things, all the things are on the earth.
Yeah.
Even what the gold was in there in the let us say in the crown of any king, let it be Lord Ram or Lord Krishna, it is still there on our earth only.
Yeah.
Just we don't know that which one is that, and we cannot point out that yes, see, this is the exact particular piece which we were looking for. No, we cannot say that, but it is still there. And what if somebody knows that where they are, and what if they have the powers and they can be used, and what if the god himself directs some persons that yes, this can be done in this way. And this we have seen in our tradition and culture that yes, since god is omnipresent and omnipotent, so he can do miracles. So there is the perspective of this factor.
So we are, that's the question I had for you actually. So we are giving the link of the Amazon link we are giving.
Yes.
So whoever finds the book very interesting, you can just go on the Amazon, you can buy the book from there. All right?
And there is a discount also running right now. A bit of discount is there.
Okay.
So the MRP is 299, and discounted is 270 plus delivery charges on Amazon. So those who
Yeah.
readers who are interested in knowing the dots of history and literature, and they want to have a new taste of fiction in this, so
Mm.
I would recommend that at least you can have a try on the same.
Okay. So I had one last question. Generally, I ask this question on such events actually. How do you think this will help the audience, whoever reads the book?
See, The basic answer to this question of yours, and this is a very interesting question. Fiction does not say that this is the truth I am speaking about,
Mhm.
but it arises certain questions in the mind of the reader that he should get impatient to know more about that factors. This is the main criteria of mine, that any person who is reading this book, he should get more curious to know and learn more about our actual past. He should decipher the codes whenever we go to any place, let it be a temple, let it be a palace, or even a hillside. We should
Mhm.
have a different vision of seeing that. It should not be
Correct.
considered that, oh, this is a palace and this is a temple, so this is a bowery, or this is a this fact what peoples have said. You should have your own understanding of this thing, and it can be different from what has been established in the you can say in the previous time or eras.
Correct.
So arising curiosity is my most important intention, and that I think I have done, and it will be on the jurisdictions of readers that how they judge it, that yes, how the books perform, it entirely depends on them.
Yeah, yeah. So that's really a very big thing. If you make a person curious, you will be learning more. He will be knowing more about himself and his surroundings and our country, actually, our culture. So that is really a very uh, big key takeaway, we can say, so from the book. So I am
So
done with my
thank
questions, Dr. Rishi Raj, actually. So we'll be meeting soon with your next book. And by the time, all the audience, please subscribe to the channel and share the video to spread the knowledge. Thank you so much.
thank you, Hariji, and it was a pleasure being with you here. And I'd request the audience and the viewers as well. So grab your copies as soon as possible from our Amazon platform, and support us in this journey of ours. Thanks a lot, Hariji. Thanks for your time
Thank
and
you.
thanks for your insight. Thank you. Thanks a
Good
lot.
night. Good night.
Good night.